Okay.
Yeah.
This is cute. Not a cute shirt. I'm gonna put on a different shirt. You think I'll change. That's better. You can scoot over a little bit too. And not hit the table with your knees.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Yeah, recommend a song.
It's gonna be All We Need by Odessa.
Okay.
That's the one for today. All We Need, Odessa.
What's the one for yesterday?
That was the one for yesterday.
What's the one for today then?
Oh, I'll have to think of two.
Yes. You give one every single day.
Alright, well in the Christmas spirit, we're gonna do Winter Wonderland. But it's a variant. It's Snoop Dogg and Anna Kendrick version of the Winter Wonderland.
That version.
Because it's way better.
Is it?
No, it's horrible. That's why it's great.
It's funny. Ooh, I've never heard somebody sound like so bored while they're singing.
Oh, Anna Kendrick.
Just this one song. I don't think she normally sounds like that. Here comes Santa Claus.
Fantastic. I love it. And that's a shout out to Spencer because he got me hooked on that song.
You just got shouted.
Yeah, you can't get shouted out and not watch the vlogs. That's a rule of Vlogmas.
We've had like 2 subscribers since I started doing this, so that makes me happy.
Yeah, you're moving on up in the world.
Thanks, friends. Shout out to
Thanks,
Cameron Barefoot
Hey.
following me. And I don't know who the other one is, so
Shout out to you,
yeah, shout out to you, whoever you
Mr. Follower person.
Whoever you are, shout out to you.
Well, you can't just whip that into
subscribing to me.
That actually could be a jingle right there. I like that. In case you haven't noticed, we are puzzle people for some reason now.
They notice.
And I have no intention on stopping. It's an addiction, and it's okay. You can't stop me.
Okay, tell us a story about like one of your like favorite Christmas memories.
Favorite Christmas memory?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough. Well, where I'm from, we never celebrated Christmas because
No, be for real.
I don't know, because you know when you're young, you have like the Santa Claus thing. And that's always really fun, but I don't know if I have a single solitary.
Then don't think of something single and solitary. Think of some like nice Christmas memory, or like maybe not so nice, because I remember a story.
Go for it.
And I'll go first.
Yeah, you
but,
go for it.
I don't even know. Like now thinking about this, it's kind of hilarious. But at the time, I felt like I was being traumatized for some reason, and. So every year we would go to my next door neighbor's house, and we would always do Santa Claus together because both of our families kind of have similar aged kids, and we're next door to each other for like my whole life now. And so we'd always like alternate. We'd come to my house one year and go to their house the next year. And so I went, and I think one of the dads would always dress up as Santa Claus just to surprise us, and like me and Ashby, we're the youngest ones, so it was always, I think, more of a big deal for us just because
Santa Claus
we're so young. But then one year, I don't know, I think I just like recognized my dad. It's maybe even one of the earliest memories that I have.
Is Santa Claus getting ruined?
But we were like so excited, and then I was like, that's not Santa Claus, it's my dad, and lifted up his sleeve right here to reveal that, this is like how I remember it. If it happened this way, I'm not really sure.
It's crazy.
But I lifted up his sleeve to reveal like his shirt that he would wear, I guess, like all the time. In my mind, it's a plaid shirt.
Way to ruin Christmas, Liz.
Well, it doesn't ruin Christmas. It just means that some guy in a suit is dressed up as Santa Claus.
That guy's your dad.
And it was my dad, and I remember like running out of the house, like crying. And I don't even know why I was upset, you know? It's like I was right, and then all of a sudden I was like sad I was right.
I win. I won!
Yeah, it's like that. So that was like, that's an early Christmas I remember.
I have memories of like, so I was an only child, And so I have, I got video games and stuff a lot because, you know, that's the great way to occupy only children, I guess. And I remember, for some reason on Christmas, how you just wake up, you're like, it is 5 in the morning, and I just wake up.
I did not.
But any other day of the year can go die. And I remember getting, you remember like the SmackDown wrestling games?
It looks really weird.
The SmackDown wrestling games. I remember I got the first one, and then the next year I got the second one, and I remember going and just playing those. Like I would wake up, it's like, oh, he's awake, let's do Christmas, whatever. And then they would go back to sleep, and your boy would go play. But that's not like a specific memory, but I definitely remember doing that.
I would do that too.
More than once.
I still to this day, even, I'll always wake up early and then I'll go check my stocking because my mom always does, you know, the stockings.
Oh, and the good stuff's in the stocking, man.
Yeah, and if like I stay the night at her house, at my mom and dad's house for Christmas, I'll wake up and go get the stocking and then bring it back to my room and dump it out.
Just candy galore.
When it's not candy, usually it has all the good stuff in it, you know, like, and then like lately, you know, because we're adults, it's been having, you know, fun and fabulous prizes is what my mom likes to call it.
You talking about her little cheesy gifts that she loves to give?
Cheesy gifts and her
like what is it? She get like a koozie
from weddings.
From people I never even heard of.
Oh yeah, it's funny.
It's fantastic.
And then
Mom's a dork, I love it.
I love it. It's where I guess I get my dorkiness from.
Probs.
I know where this goes, but
it's
not ready. It's not ready.
It wasn't ready. So you know when you do a puzzle how you get like all the edge pieces, and if you don't, you should do this because it's common sense. You get all the edge pieces and then you build the edge and then you start finding iconic things in the middle. We found like 75% or 80% of the edge pieces the first go around, and they were like, all right, we messed up badly. So we went back through and like really focused and combed through to get all the edge pieces. Now, this is a 1,000-piece puzzle. We've probably put in 750 pieces or something, and we have still yet to find 2 edge pieces. And I have combed through this box over and over and over.
I don't think they exist.
I'm starting to think they don't exist. And if so, I'm going to be much disappointed.
Yeah, I don't think they exist.
My mom does Christmas lasagna for some reason. I know what you were just
like
thinking of.
different.
I know what you were just thinking of in your head.
Who wasn't?
People that don't watch PewDiePie.
Well, they should.
Go subscribe to PewDiePie.
You should probably subscribe to PewDiePie.
Because you can't let
It's
T-Series
2018 and you haven't subscribed to PewDiePie yet. Can you continue a story and not get distracted?
But my mom, like, okay, so my mom doesn't cook, but like twice a year. Christmas and Thanksgiving. Growing up, she would tell me this because she didn't need practice. To be fair, her stuff's pretty good. She goes all out on Thanksgiving, but then on Christmas, she doesn't want to do the same food as Thanksgiving, because apparently that's a thing people like do Thanksgiving for too. So she always, from scratch, and makes a lasagna, which is, I've never complained. I mean, it's banging, but it's just what we do, and that's not the norm, and I'm okay with this.
Apparently. I mean, my mom doesn't cook. When we host Christmas, she doesn't cook.
Your mom, everybody.
She'll usually maybe cook a ham, or she'll cook like a pork tenderloin. I think that's kind of different if like the norm is turkey again.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's from like the Christmas movies or whatever.
Yeah, so leave in a comment what you do for Christmas, what you eat.
Oh yeah. Are you as obscure as Josh? Because I think lasagna is pretty obscure.
It's good,
like
though.
I feel like pork tenderloin or like some kind of main meat is not that obscure, but then like a lasagna is like a dish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so
But
different.
I mean, I guess if it's just like the 3 of you, it makes more sense to make a lasagna.
Yeah, so it's just
Then, like,
my mom, my dad, and me, and then when my grandmother was alive, she lived back behind us, and she would come over. But it would literally just be us. So why would you go all out and cook this grandiose meal for, you know, 3, 4 people? Didn't make a lot of sense. So, what are you bouncing about? Are you stuck on PewDiePie?
I can't think of lasagna anymore. I made that pretty banging lasagna the other day.
Yeah, that was
another
pretty good.
one.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
For no dairy whatsoever.
Vegan lasagna.
Much
No,
impressed.
well, half vegan lasagna. You had meat on yours.
Mom was definitely not vegan.
That okay.
Well, I hope you enjoyed probably the most boring Christmas stories of all time. So when the song says there'll be scary ghost stories, what they meant was there will be really lame stories from Josh this Christmas season. Coming at you again, 2019. Bye. Hope you find your dad. Where are the pieces? Stupid.